It's more than the driver. It's more than the car. For Lotus F1 team, the winning edge starts with the cloud, powered by Microsoft Dynamics, Azure, and Office 365. The team can analyze and share data from over 200 sensors, working in sync to make the calls that make the difference between winning and losing. This is the Microsoft Cloud.
ZDNet is here today at Sydney's historic town hall. Why are we here? Well, inside there's a conference going on about the future of business. Organised by local telco Optus, the conference titled Optus Vision 2014 is all about how businesses engage with disruptive technologies to build new and successful business models. And as part of ZDNet's Cloud TV series, we thought it would be quite fun to come along and talk to some delegates to get their perspective on cloud and how important it is for their business. We're going to ask them one key question. We'll ask them, how important is cloud to your business on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is not at all important and 10 is extremely important. So let's go inside and see what they've got to say and see who we can meet.
I'm Jonathan Bent from AMP, and I'm a senior commercial manager there. In my opinion, cloud is very important to AMP. I know that as a business we've invested heavily in it, and on a scale of 1 to 10 I would say cloud is probably 8 or 9. We're doing more and more. It's the future. It's helping our business to transform, and we hope to take that journey successfully.
Okay, my name is Imran Khan and I'm a head of information technology in Eloy International Private Limited. Well, it is very important technology for any business or for our business, and it had some limitations before, but I'm sure that they are covering up the security and the reliability side as well. So it is very important, because the thing is that you can increase your infrastructure on the fly, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on that. So it is really important factor that you don't have to buy servers or hardware and maintain it. So this is the most important thing.
It's Sandeep Barwa. I'm sales director for 24/7. I think very, very important going forward. I would put it on a scale of 9 out of 10. Cloud is 9 out of 10. I think the reason is it's really changes the game from what it currently is. It can be a big disruptive influence on existing business models as well. I think it allows companies to be innovative, to be flexible, and to move quickly and to meet their customer needs. So it's about going there and meeting customers where their needs are, and that's where I think cloud becomes really important.
Hi, I'm Jeroen. I'm the owner of iCandy, which is an internet company. An internet company building websites, integration, consulting. I think cloud is important on a scale 1 to 10, 8.5. Because it makes it cheaper to go to market faster. You don't have to invest giant amounts. You can start it out small and grow it bigger.
Hi, I'm Christy Manson. I am the Client Services Director for a company called Mnet Mobile.
What do you guys do?
We build out mobile solutions, so mobile websites, applications for enterprise and also for consumer-facing organisations. I think it's extremely important because, again, it's the mobility, it's the ability to transfer data wherever it is. So yes, it's extremely important.
My name's Gavin Norman. I'm the Head of IT and Innovation for Toll Customised Solutions. We're a specialised warehousing business in Toll. On a scale of 1 to 10 for cloud, certainly in the long term, I think cloud is an 8 out of 10 or more. It's definitely becoming a technology that no company that doesn't play in the technology space like Toll is maybe a service-based industry, can't do without. Certainly with the advent of big data and a lot of the opportunities that will bring around the value of being able to use data as an asset in your business and being able to rely on specialised service providers in the cloud space and the business intelligence space. I think cloud is absolutely fundamental to any future strategies.
So my name is Elaine van der Berg. I am Director of Business Operations for Optus Business. So I would rate cloud as a strategic importance to our business in the top area, so 8, 9, 10s is way up there. And the reason it's up there is because cloud enables to turn on services quickly. It enables us to be more agile in how we create and adapt those systems. And importantly for a business, they're more cost efficient because you pay according to the demand. There's not this massive capital outlay with months and months of development that old legacy systems need. We have to focus on being agile, being cost effective, and really being able to adapt quickly to customers' needs. Incredibly important for businesses.
I'm Claire Thompson, I work for AMP, I'm a commercial manager. Yeah, definitely 10 for AMP, it's a big focus area for us. We do have a cloud program that's being implemented and implemented in a way that we didn't foresee when we first went into the project to implement it. We had an idea in our heads of what it would look like when we went into the RFP, and then we had suppliers come to us with their bigger, broader ideas of how they could develop it, and we ended up going down a track that would allow us to grow and flex a lot more than we thought was possible.
So I'm Joe Mitzi. I work for Boral Limited in Australia. We're a heavy construction material supplier. I think they're all disruptive, and I think that's a very important word, in that they're changing the way we do things. They're forcing us to be quicker and more agile around the way we do things. Traditional IT is on its head. So the old days where you put a mainframe together and build a big server and you control the environment is gone. And we need to do things really quickly. And the problem is that marketing is driving consumerism, which then drives the demand, which comes back into the workforce, and people expect to work in the work environment the way they work at home, which is for an IT person, it's pretty hard to deal with, right? So there's a whole range of these things. Like you could go about, well, cloud, what does cloud do? I think cloud just gives us a different way of doing infrastructure IT. But mobility is the real disruptor, because it means that people can get stuff wherever they are. They can be sitting in a movie and get information. They could be sitting at a dinner with their partner and get information, or in a meeting and get information. So I think the disruptive part of it's the important part. I think we, as we move into this space, we need to work out how to actually control the disruption these technologies get to be effective. So I think we're losing effectiveness.
Hi, my name's Tom Higgins. I'm head of technology for the direct business of IAG, and it's about a $4.5 billion revenue business for the IAG group, which is a bit over $9.5 billion. My principal focus is applications and enabling our customers to do things better. And that's really where I live. I live in the application space, but because of the immediacy and the contact that applications have with our customers and how that's changing over time, that's the place where I'm interested in. I'm interested in the intersection of what we can do in the application space and how we can deliver great things for our customers, which are different to our competitors, of course. For me, if you said in the long term, I think you missed the key technology, which is robotics and analytics. And between both of those two things, you're going to get a completely different response in the future. We sort of know that somewhere between 2021 and 2025, autonomous cars are going to arrive. People talk about Uber, but Uber's just a transitory stage. So people aren't really thinking about the future, they're thinking about the near future. So I think all of those things play a part, and if you said what's the most important at the moment, it's obviously digital. You know, the 61% penetration of smartphones in the country mean that there's a completely different way customers can and will want to interact with us. So if you said today what's the most important technology, I'd say it's digital. But I don't think it is the most important technology. Yeah, robotics is the next game changer. It's the thing that's going to really change everything. You know, we're already seeing the future is out there. It's around us. It's about us pulling the signal out of the noise. And you know, Amazon's talking about robotics. You're hearing leading companies talking about robotics. You're seeing open source communities developing robotic things, right? So the innovation's happening on the edge. It's about figuring out what's on the edge that's going to come to the centre. That's where you find innovation.
Well, there you have it. We've talked to a range of delegates here from organisations large and small and from a number of industry segments. And there seems to be clear consensus that cloud is a very important part of most people's business today. There were a couple of dissenting voices. One who was very hot on mobility as a much more important technology, and another saying that robotics was, he felt, a much more important technology. But whichever way you cut it, cloud is obviously consistently viewed as an important technology for the delegates of Optus Vision 2014. That's it from Cloud TV today.